Welcome back to Mets Weekly. With the start of the season just around the corner, the Mets' 25-man roster is still up in the air. When I was down in Port St. Lucie at spring training, I tried to get some answers. Any insight you could give us on who's got the number 5 spot in the rotation?
I have no idea. You probably have to ask Dan Warden about that.
Who's in the lead for the 5th spot in the rotation?
Everybody's tied. Everybody's tied right now. Not going anywhere. That nice try though, Julie.
I'm just asking. I thought I'd give it a try. Sorry, fans, but with my clubhouse sources, mum's the word. So come along as I hit the streets to ask regular New Yorkers who they see filling out the ranks on opening day. 5th spot in the rotation. Who's getting it?
I don't know. I'm hoping Livan Hernandez, actually.
That seems to be the word around the campfire.
Omar said that to you?
No, not personally. We're not that close yet. 5th spot in the rotation. Who's it going to be?
5th spot in the rotation. Oh my God. I have no idea.
Hi. Do you happen to be a Mets fan?
No.
Eagles.
No. Oh, go back to Philly! Starting lineup. Who's it going to be?
I think it'll be like last year. Jose Reyes will lead off and Castillo. I hope he hits.
Flip-flop David Wright and Carlos, not Carlos Beltran, what's his name? Carlos Delgado.
Any Mets fans here? And no, okay. Before you get on the bus, are you a Mets fan?
Yes.
5th starter in the rotation.
I don't know.
I am not having any luck here, so maybe I need to go find a more Met-centric location. The Mets Clubhouse store in Midtown Manhattan. This better yield some knowing fans. Cool. Okay, Rod. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Julie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a new shirt. Basically, that's it.
Oh, cool. You know, I have been talking to New Yorkers all day about the 25-man roster. What do you think about that?
Well, let's start with the opening day batting order. We're going to have Jose Reyes, Daniel Murphy, David Wright, Carlos Beltran, Carlos Delgado, Ryan Church, Ryan Schneider, last but not least, Luis Castillo.
Well, you said Delgado, Church, and Schneider, but those are 3 lefties. Do you think that's going to be a problem with 3 left-handed hitters in a row?
Doesn't seem to be a problem for Jerry Manuel, who keeps saying, as long as the team is hitting, I don't think it really matters where the lefties are or the righties are.
And what about Reyes? Going first? Going third? What's your take on it?
I believe he'll bat leadoff to begin, but if they hit a slump and they're not doing very well, he now knows that he can bat Reyes third and maybe put Castillo first. And he has options, which I think was the point all along.
Well, let's see what else they have in the store. I want to look around. Sweatshirts and T-shirts.
It's like these are older player jerseys. You got Duca, Pedro, that side.
Oh, Billy Wagner. A tear just fell.
I think this is the must-have for you. It's the Kazmatsui bobblehead doll.
Oh, wow. That is positively frightening. Well, what do you think about the starting rotation?
Well, I mean, I think it's obvious you'll have Santana, Pelfrey, Maine, and Perez. The question has been the 5th starter, though everybody's leaning towards Livan Hernandez.
Okay, so here we go. Are you the type of guy who goes for the K-Rod or the full-fledged Rodriguez?
Actually, I don't buy jerseys with names on it.
Well, speaking of Rodriguez, let's talk the ever-present bullpen.
Obviously, Francisco Rodriguez, J.J. Putz, Sean Green, and Pedro Feliciano have guaranteed contracts, but they're also needed out there. And it's looking like Robert Parnell is going to be out there as well, plus Darren O'Day and Brian Stokes.
But have they solved their problem of the bullpen at this point?
I'll let you know in a few months.
Last but not least, we have the bench. So who is this year's Endy Chavez?
Well, let's start with the guys who are guaranteed to be on the bench, which would be Marlon Anderson, Ramon Castro, Fernando Tatis, and Alex Cora. I'm thinking Jeremy Reed is going to wind up replacing Endy, and then for the purposes of opening day, it's looking like Nick Evans will be there, but a few days later, when they need a 5th starter and Livan Hernandez shows up, Evans will probably get sent back down to AAA.
I'm going to drive this team to the playoffs. Ah, look, there it is. Where's your name? Here's Matt. For you.
Thanks.
Matt, thank you so much for clarifying.
Yeah, absolutely, anytime.
I really appreciate it.
You got it.
So I'll see you opening day?
I'll be there.
All right, I'll see you then.